Hi, Nadia.
Nadia, no. My name is Nadia. I am Myrtle.
Myrtle, okay.
Do not never call me Nadia.
This doesn't have anything to do with the KGB, does it?
KGB. Shh. You Putin fan? You like Putin?
No, not a big fan.
Why that dog stare me down?
Are you used to being stared down? Is that a problem?
Well, I don't like dogs.
Why not?
He had good fur though. Make good hat.
Oh, not Bridget. No hats made out of Bridget.
Bridget. What kind of name is Bridget?
It's actually Belgian. She has a teeny bit of Belgian Shepherd in her.
What I hear and you don't give me drink. Why not drink?
Would you like a glass of wine? I poured you a glass of wine.
Wine. No.
No?
Yet.
No?
Yet.
Okay, well, how about some moonshine? This is even Kelly's brand moonshine. I'm going to be writing a moonshine series later in the year. I love moonshine. You'd probably like this.
What is this moonshine?
You don't have that in Russia?
Yet.
Oh, okay. Well, what would you like then?
Give me vodka.
Vodka. Okay, you know what? I've got two kinds of vodka here. You can have your choice. I've got Deep Eddy vodka and Tito's vodka.
What? No Russian vodka?
This is authentic American vodka. From Austin, Texas.
Where is this Austin, Texas?
It's the coolest place in Texas. You should go there sometime. I grew up there.
Oh. Okay. You bring me here. You drag me from Russia. We talk about your books. Tell me, what is this Murder with a View?
So that is my release that came out yesterday. And it is the third book in my House Flipper series. This is my House Flipper series. The first one is Dead as a Door Knocker.
What is this house flipper?
House flipping means when people buy an older house that needs to be fixed up, and they fix it up and then they resell it and they make money that way.
But Murder with a View, no house, hotel.
Right, there's a hotel. So I was kind of doing sort of a twist on the theme. This series is set in Nashville, and one place in Nashville is the Loveless Cafe, and they turned the Loveless Cafe into, it was part of a motel, and they turned it into shops. That's kind of what gave me the idea, and also the TV show Schitt's Creek.
What?
Schitt's Creek. It's a TV show where some people lived in an old motel.
Murder with a View is a TV show? With shit?
I hope it would become a TV show. Call Hallmark for me. Maybe you can get some of your goons to go after them and force them to make a TV show out of my books.
What is it, goons? KGB? FSS? No.
No? Okay. Well,
why the cat?
Can't hurt to ask.
Why the cats?
Oh, I love cats. I have 3 cats at home, and they're fun to write about. They're fun characters because they have very distinct personalities. This cat is Sawdust. That's the one that's in the House Flipper series.
What is it? The dust saw?
Sawdust. That's when if you use a saw and all the little pieces come off the wood and it's kind of like powder, that's sawdust. So that's what he's named after because he's the color of sawdust.
Okay.
So he's from that series.
Okay.
And then this is Smokey. He's going to be in my Moonshine series. And he's named after the Smoky Mountains because that one's set in Chattanooga. And he's a smoky color.
Wait. What is the moonshine?
That's the moonshine. That's the homemade stuff that people used to make in their backyards in a still.
Oh yeah.
In the mountains, and they had to hide when they did it because it was actually illegal in the United States to make liquor. Can you believe that?
Oh my God.
Has it ever been illegal in Russia?
Oh my God, not to my knowledge.
And this is Yeti. She's going to be in my Mountain Lodge mystery series, and she's called Yeti because she looks like something that came out of the snow.
Oh, it's like the kitty cat of my brother Boris.
He has a white cat?
Yes.
What's his cat's name?
Boris too.
Oh, like a junior.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good name. So, do you like murder mysteries?
Oh yes, I like murder very much.
I asked about murder mysteries.
Oh, I leave Russia, no talk about murder. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes. I like murder mysteries.
Great. Well, you probably really like these books then, because they're funny and they've got good characters, and my reviewers like the pets. They like the chapters from the pet's point of view.
They are soft.
They are soft.
No, your readers, not the animals.
Well, I love my readers, so if they're soft, that's fine with me.
Why you give me this pink wig?
Well, you told me that you didn't want to look like yourself.
Oh, yes. I no look at you. I no look at camera. I look at dog. Putin no recognize. KGB. Oh, FSS. No see me.
Well, you're welcome to stay here and hide out as long as you'd like.
Oh, will I have lot of vodka?
You'll have, yes, the American vodka if you're willing to stomach that.
Okay, I will do it as necessary. And the bear? What is with the bear?
Well, bears represent Russia, so I thought he would make you feel more comfortable. He's also in my Mountain Lodge series. Because we've got bears right out here sometimes. They like to go through the neighbor's trash.
Close the curtain! Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay. It's okay, Diane Kelly. What do you want to tell me about your books?
Just that everybody in the world should get a copy.
Okay, I take care of that.
And that they should also join us this month at the Book Warriors Book Club on Facebook, because we're going to be reading Murder with a View and talking about it live at the end of the month.
Warriors, I like warriors. Tell me more about these warriors.
So it's a book club of cozy mystery readers, and my friend Melissa Bourbon and I started it. It was her idea, so she gets the credit.
Bourbon like vodka.
I bet I have some bourbon.
Okay, no.
But she writes great cozy mysteries too, so we got together because we thought it would be fun. And during this pandemic, it's proven to be kind of an extra special thing because people can't get together with their regular book clubs in person. So it's a great way for everybody to get together and have some camaraderie and a glass of wine while we talk about books.
Vodka, I tell you vodka.
Okay, vodka. We'll do vodka.
And we talk about murder with a view.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be there.
All right. Sounds good.
In French manicure?
That was my first series. That's the first book in my first series, and that starred an IRS agent who went after white-collar criminals. So she was kind of like a KGB, except it was IRS instead of KGB.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So people who didn't pay their taxes got in big trouble when she went after them.
Oh, nothing like trouble in Russia. Don't come to Russia.
What kind of trouble did you have there? Oh yeah, you don't want to.
I cannot talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. I am Myrtle. Myrtle the Mystery. What am I called? Myrtle the Mystery.
The Mystery Maven.
Okay, I'll be back. Yes.
Yes.
I'll be back. Okay, thank you, people. Bye.
Nice talking with you, Myrtle.
Okay, Diane Kelly. Bye. Bye. Wait, bye. Okay, bye. People, where Diane Kelly go? Oh. My cousin, my twin cousin, also named Myrtle. Really though, Myrtle. She talk with Melissa Bourbon now. Okay? Listen up. Go with Myrtle. Not me, not Nadia Myrtle, but Myrtle. Okay, bye.
Hi everyone, this is Myrtle from Myrtle Beach. And I understand that you all have met my cousin from Russia, also named Myrtle. She's also kind of my twin. It's funny how we came out twins and cousins, but you know, sometimes that happens in the South. But I am just so excited. This is just so exciting today. I'm here with author Melissa Bourbon, but somehow she's got two names. She's kind of like Nadia and Myrtle from Russia. She goes by Melissa Bourbon, and she also goes by Winnie Archer. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about, look, all these great books we got in front of her, and I'm just going to drink this glass of sweet tea with just a little bit of sugar, just, you know, a single serving here. But anyway, so Melissa, is that what I should call you, or should I call you Winnie?
Melissa's good. Thank
Melissa's
you.
good? Okay.
Thanks for asking.
Well, tell me a little bit about those names. How do you have two names?
Oh, well, I had books published as Melissa Bourbon, Myrtle. Thanks for asking. And then I got a new series with a new publisher, and they wanted a different name. So I chose Winnie after my grandmother, my dad's mother, and Archer after a surname in my mother's family. So my grandmother's name.
Wow, that's
which would be
pretty
my
cool.
great-great-great-grandmother.
That's pretty cool. I just thought maybe he was from the South, and that maybe you had one of those two names, like, you know, Billy Bob or Donnie Ray or Elma Sue.
I have a lot of names. Melissa, Winnie, Missy, Misa. You can call me Myrtle, and I'd probably answer.
Well, that's cool. Well, I'm just so excited about your book. So I understand they're all murder mysteries and that you kill people in them. Don't you feel kind of guilty about doing that? That just sounds just you know, not like a nice thing to do.
Well, Myrtle, they're not real people.
Oh,
No.
oh, okay. Well, I guess that's all right then.
They're just in the books. Although, once in a while, I get inspiration from a real person that, you know, has angered me. So, you might end up in a book if you're not careful.
Uh-oh, I better be as sweet as my tea to you then.
You
That
better.
just, because I hear you're maybe just a little bit scary. So you kill people for money. That's kind of like being a hitman.
Oh, I hadn't thought about it that way, but hitmen probably make more money than cozy mystery writers. Maybe I entered the wrong profession.
Well, I can't fault you too much either, because I just love these kind of books. I love trying to figure out who done it, if you know, why they did it, who did it, was it him, was it her, was it because they were mad about something, did they want money, did they want love? Sometimes, you know, I even like it when books are a little bit racy. That can be fun.
Oh, no raciness in mine.
No.
Well, little raciness in this book. My mama doesn't like this book, Myrtle, but you might. You might like Manny Camacho, or you might like Jack Callahan. I don't know, but
Ooh,
yeah,
is there-
a little bit racier.
Is there a love triangle?
There is a little bit of a love triangle in the
I
Little
love
Mystery Series. Are you Team Jack or are you Team Manny?
I love me a love triangle. The only triangle I ever had was the kind that you ding, ding, ding and call everybody into dinner on the farm, you know, but...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we had a farm out near Myrtle Beach. It was a fish farm.
Oh, okay.
You ever been to Myrtle Beach?
I've not been to Myrtle Beach. I've been to the Outer Banks, which is why I said this book series, the Book Magic series. How was that? Myrtle, that was pretty smooth on the Outer Banks. So I haven't made it down to Myrtle Beach yet, but now I will because I want to go visit you.
Well, tell me about them Outer Banks. How many banks are there?
Well, that's a good question. I can actually answer how many there are. I think there used to be less and then more because the Atlantic is a very volatile ocean, and that water comes up and washes away the shoals and then brings them back, and so sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. At least that's true in the 1600s. I don't know about now. Now it's just a long strip that pretty much goes from Hatteras to Virginia all the way to Chesapeake Bay, so yeah.
Well, that sounds neat. And you kill people out there.
Oh yeah, there's Devil's Cove Island, which is just south of Roanoke Island. You know, Roanoke has a very haunted history, but we'll talk about that another time. So yeah, Devil's Cove has some secrets, and I got to delve into those secrets.
We love secrets down here in the South. Me and my girls, we get together when we're getting our hair done.
I do love your hair, Myrtle.
Thank you. It takes me hours to get it floofed up like this, but you know, the higher the hair, the closer to God. That's what we say down here.
Is that what you say? Is floofed up a real, like that's a Southernism?
It's an official term for hairdressers. It's floof, and when you conjugate it, it's floofed. We'll have floofed.
Okay, got it.
Planning to floof.
Okay. Thank you for the verb lesson.
So all of these books, they're all a little bit different. You got a bread shop, you got a seamstress, you've got somebody out who jumps in and out of the books, where the words jump out of the books and they talk to her.
Oh yeah, that's the Outer Banks one. It's about a bibliomancer. So she opens up the book and the book tells her some messages, like helps her to solve. Why don't you look at me, Myrtle? I just am having a hard time. Would you look at me? Thank you.
There. Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Well, you know, I had a crazy cousin named Clem, and he thought things were talking to him too, but mostly his tractor and the lawnmower. It was mostly those kind of things. A chainsaw.
Okay, well, Clem's not here, so you can just focus on me.
But so books talk to your character in that.
Yes, in the Bibliomancer Book Magic series, the books talk to, well, only to Pippin. They don't actually talk. They send her messages, and it's not like they're actually sending her messages. She opens them up, and she gleans a message from the page that it's landed on. So it's called Bibliomancy, Myrtle.
Oh, that's neat. That's almost like astrology.
Kind of kind of a similar divination, I suppose.
Getting a message from the beyond.
What's your sign?
I am a Libra, which means I'm balanced.
Oh.
People sometimes tell me I'm unbalanced, but I think I'm balanced.
You look
I
pretty,
try to eat a balanced diet, and, you know.
you look pretty balanced to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I try to, be a good person and all that stuff you're supposed to be. But sometimes, boy, it is hard. I guess it's hard for the people that kill in your books too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they always get their just desserts though, you know, because I have some talented sleuths. I have Pippin, Lane Hawthorne in this series, and then of course the sassy Lola Cruz in this series. And then here I have Harlow Jane Cassidy, who is a descendant of Butch Cassidy. I don't know if you've heard of Butch Cassidy.
I have heard of Butch Cassidy. Well, now that's just cool.
Yeah, so in an alternate reality history version, Butch lived in Argentina. He did.
I think I like that better.
Yeah, I liked it better too, Myrtle. Thank you. So Harlow is a descendant of his, and she's pretty clever. And then I have Ivy Culpepper, who she likes to bake bread and take pictures, but she's also pretty good at solving some crimes, I will say. She's kind of clever, this one.
And she makes bread. Does she ever make biscuits and gravy or cornbread or dinner rolls or that kind of thing?
Well, Elias Elise, she runs the bakery East of Eden, well, the bread shop really, East of Eden, where Ivy learned to bake, and Olia is a traditionalist. She likes the long rise, and she is not one for, you know, southern fare like yeastless biscuits. So I will say no.
Oh, okay. She's a little more fancy.
She's a little
fancy
more
breads.
She's
Okay.
a little more fancy, yes.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know how to make those. I just, you know, my granny taught me how to make the basic stuff, the basic southern staples like cornbread and biscuits, and that what we eat. But I bet I'd like that bread. I like my carbs. I don't care what all those skinny chicks doing yoga say. I think carbs are the best thing that God ever made.
I'm with you, Myrtle. And you know what? There are recipes in the backs of most of these books. My publisher, you know, kind of messed up on one of them or two of them. There's no recipes, but this one has Gruyere. Have you heard of Gruyere?
Gruyere, ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Gruyere, black pepper popovers, and then conchas. That's a Mexican delicacy. So yeah, you can read these books and try the recipes, Myrtle.
So there's pepper in there, and her name's Ivy Culpepper.
That's right.
All kinds of pepper.
I never thought of that. No, you're clever.
Well, we do like our peppers down here in the South. We eat all kinds of peppers down here. They're good.
Yeah. I bet you guys are a fiery bunch.
Yeah, we get a little crazy down here.
Yeah.
But it's fun. But all these books just look so exciting, and I love all the covers on them. I see a little doggy there, and it kind of looks like the doggy sitting next to you.
Oh, where? Oh, and this one,
yeah. Is that the same kind of dog?
Yeah, this is a pug right here named Agatha, and then I don't know if you can see sweet little Bean right here is the model.
Bean.
For Agatha. Hi, Bean.
Oh, is he a jelly bean? A little black jelly bean?
He's just a little bean.
Or just a little black bean?
He's a sweet bean.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a cutie.
He is a cutie.
Yeah, we don't have fancy dogs. We get our dogs, you know, they're all mixed up. We don't know. Most of them don't know who their daddy is.
Oh, Myrtle. Oh, my goodness.
But we get them all fixed up once they come to us. We get them all fixed up. So, you know, 'cause we don't like that. They need to know who their daddy is. And you know, they don't need to be going around like some of those boys in the pickup trucks getting everything pregnant here and there.
Oh, my gosh, Myrtle. Okay. All right.
But I don't want to talk no more about that because that's our secrets.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's keep that on the down low.
So tell me, what's next for you? What are you working on?
What's next is I'm working on, thank you for asking, Myrtle, I'm working on Murder at Sea Captain's Inn, which is the next book magic mystery. So right now I'm working on that. And that's pretty much taking all my time. And then I have a book coming out in April that is called Death Gone Awry, like rye bread.
Oh, Death Gone Awry. That is the cutest title.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read that one. I bet it's great.
Yeah, they're pretty punny titles, these cozy mysteries. So that comes out on April 27th. And then I have a Murder Yule Regret, like the Yule tree, Yule log, you know, not the Yule tree, the Yule log, coming out at Christmas time, before the holidays.
Yule log almost sounds like a y'all log.
That it does. You're right, Myrtle. Why aren't you looking at me? Yeah, you went drifting away again. All right.
Any chance you'll tell me the secret, whisper in my ear, and tell me who did it?
No.
So I can know before anyone else?
No, I'd like you to read the book, and I'd like you to tell all your friends to read the book too.
Oh, I'll still
you
read it.
Southerners have lots of friends, right?
I just thought maybe since we became friends, you might let me in on some secrets.
All right.
You don't say. Oh my goodness!
Don't tell
I
anyone.
hope I keep my lips shut.
Don't tell it. You better.
That's gonna be hard, but you know, I'll do my best. I'll keep your secrets because
I'm
I don't want to
trusting.
do any spoilers.
I'm trusting you.
And I'll write you a review after I read your book. I'll write you a review on that Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all those places.
Thank you, Myrtle.
Because I know I'm going to love it, and I want everyone else to know that they should read these books too and that they'll love them too.
Thanks, Myrtle. That means a lot. I really appreciate that.
Well, great. Well, is there anything else you want to tell all the people out there in TV land?
Oh, yeah. If you like darker mysteries, I have Deadly Legends, which is a boxed set, and then the 2 books are Silent Obsession and Silent Echoes. I had just a moment there where I couldn't remember. Silent Echoes, and these are much darker. So if you like to stay up into the wee hours and kind of be on the edge of your seat, those are your kind of books.
So you're not just a one-trick pony then. You can do dark, you can do light, you can do a little bit of sexy.
I have many tricks.
And the
Many
cooking?
tricks, Myrtle. I can show them to you later when we're off of our interview.
All right. Well, because I'd like to see those tricks. But I think those Silent Obsession, those books, those sound really good too. And I noticed there's some water on there. You seem to have a thing about setting books by the water.
I guess I do. I never noticed that, Myrtle, but you're so right. These books take place in Texas, and one's by a river and one's by a lake. So yeah, you are so right.
That's cool. Well, you come on down to Myrtle Beach and we'll sit out on the beach this summer. We'll put our chairs and our beach towels out there and we'll read your books.
Can we? Yeah, that sounds great. Will you lend me a swimsuit?
I will. I sure will. I've got one that's covers up everything that needs to be covered up.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then I got one that doesn't cover up much of anything, so you can have your choice.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Myrtle.
Well, this has been my pleasure. Thank you so much for talking to me today, and we can have some more sweet tea once this is all over.
All right, and you tell your cousin, twin, doppelganger, Myrtle, thank you from us.
I sure will.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.